the lightning of a million screams, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rising, let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way.
Good morning, November 11th, 2024. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And market's up a little bit, at least NQ. Start off with the hour chart. Sunday had a little gap up. Still got that gap. There's a good chance maybe we come down and take care of it. I don't know. That would put us right about the top of, well, no, we can come up there to 244, but we have the top, that all-time high from July is still there. Still, I think still has some support in it. That's also the top of the top control, which is running at 21,215.50. Today's pivot, daily pivot, 21,204.50. Good morning, Kovper. Good morning. So I mean, nothing too exciting. We're above this resistance. The bear zone could act as support. You can see we came down, maybe got in a little bit, held up. So we'll see how it goes. This is the, and I don't remember who told me about the 5-day EMA. So I put it on my hour chart, and here it is running around, it should be close, around 20,912. That's the 5-day EMA. I don't remember who told me, but anyway, that was a good, I liked it. I've been watching it. You can see held, blew through it, came back, retested it. So it's probably pretty close. I like to just go back and look and see, well, how did it do? Resistance, support, blew through it, support, or resistance, support. Anyway, it's on my chart. Other than that, just a gap up. I mean, I guess carry trade. Bond markets are closed today. So historically, you're slightly bullish. Historically. So when the days bond market is closed, the market tends to slightly rise, I guess you would call it. Lower volume. So we could be range bound. We could be, or we could just keep going up. I mean, who knows? We'll see how they play it. So I got my resistance here at, if I could see it, here, let's bring it down here and blow it up. Resistance 21,266 to 21,285, 75. That's the bear zone. Should have been resistance, now it's support. You got a 5-minute, or you got a gap, the gap fill here from Sunday, and big strong hourly candle here. We just came back and retraced it all. What time was that? That was 8 o'clock. I don't know what that was about. So you can see I put a trend line. Well, actually, let's see how it looks now. Slightly off. That might be a better fit. Yeah, nothing to see. Got some support here. We'll see if we drop 267 or this lower area 266. I'm guessing we come down and fill that gap. You know, and if we keep coming, if they get a little enthusiastic, we come down and maybe top control of the 22 points. So maybe the CPR can hold it. Okay, 15-minute. I typically will look for some support resistance areas. You know, something like this. If you're into it, you look for a big candle. Yeah, even this, I would probably count this. Oops. I would probably count this just because of that big wick. Right, but ideally, like right in here. So, all right, got 3 minutes left. I did not catch too much of that. I caught a little bit, just a few bucks on the that down move that we just had. This guy here, and I just jumped in, took a few bucks, and got out. On a smaller chart, not much to see on the 5-minute. We're in that support or resistance area that was resistance, now support. So whether or not we continue to bounce, you know, I would probably do something like this if I was going to trade it before market open, which I'm not. I'd do something like that. See if we follow through that. You can just look at it. You don't even have to draw it. Two-minute chart. Here you go. I will be playing the open this morning. 2 contracts, one at 10 points, one at 75. So whether it's up or down. See what I get. That's about it. Notre Dame won this week. That was a good game. It was a blowout, but it was good. Every game they win is good. You know, Bama won. I think Bama won too, didn't they? Yes, they did. Jets got, my son loves the Jets. They got just tanked. Just took it. All right, like I said, I'm going to play the open. So we will see how that works out. So we're going to open here in 50 seconds. I'm going to get prepared here. We got the midnight opening range right down here, around 21,275. I would think that would act as some support. You got yesterday, or I think it's Sunday's high at 21,265. All right, 10 seconds. Oh, oh, I didn't get anything off. I'll try playing the long. Nope. It's going to be one of those funky little opens here. Let's try the downside. Oh, we're not coming across. Oh, nope. Here, I might be able to fix that. Not sure what happened there, but it's all right. The trades were losers anyway, so it didn't matter. Actually, I don't even know if I like either one. Yeah, maybe the sell was it. Jump in, see if we can get 10 quick ones. Going into yesterday's high, 21,265. See if we can drop down there. Take one off there. Okay, I'm not sure again what's happening. Well, my trades aren't showing up here. I got something wrong here. Okay. Well, let's go to I'll go to a minute then real quick. Okay, here's my 1 minute opening range, 272 to 292. Let's see if I can get that going. Again, tricky day, I think today. Could be a range bound. It could be a trap day. I mean, no bond, people. Bond market's closed. One minute opening range is about 20 points, so it's good. It's decent. So we're right at the bottom of the bear zone, which is potentially offering a little bit of support. Five-minute buy gaps, which is what we're in, and there's a few of them down here. There's a big one here, looks like. Target one is 252. Just kind of hanging out here. See what they do. If we drop below this zone at 266, I will probably go short. If we get above the 1 minute 292, then I'll probably go long. We do have the 1 minute weighted. Coming up here at 298, so might even wait for us to get above that. That way we'd be above VWAP, we'd be above the 1 minute, and then we'd get some free reign to go back up and take out, because we took out the London low at 277. So now we could go up to the high now, and that's at 323. So it's about 40 points from here. The 1 minute chart, and there's some 5 minute gaps here, the green areas. I could take the short. I wouldn't be too excited about it. I would try to get to 272. See if we can get down there. Probably won't give this much leeway. Take one off for 100. Picked up about 80 on the last trade. My target's way down there. I'd bring my target right here, probably 217. Oh, you can't see that, but I'm right at 217, right above that all-time high. It's gonna be probably noisy in here, a little bouncy. So okay, so we got target one. I'm going to drop my stop down because we could bounce back up to here, which is 272. So if we drop down a little more, I'll tighten it up a little more. It's at 52. There you go, I'm out. So I'm at 420 now. What I'd like to see is a move back up. You know, a lot of people say, why didn't you just stay in? Yeah, I could have, but I like to play the probabilities good probabilities we come up like that and then drop. However, we could continue down, and then I'll be thinking, damn, wish I would have stayed in that trade. But I'm okay with it. Up 420. And I guess we're going to continue down. There's target 2 at 232. It would be nice to come back up here for a retest at 151, roughly. I might take one down to target 2. Maybe take one right there. See if I can get one to come down to 230. What is that? 232. Have to watch the bounce all the way up though. That's the only little problem. Come on, baby, get back down there. We could come back up and test the top of that or the bottom of that bear zone, which is 266. Let's hope we don't, and we come on back down to 232, and I'd be happy to take off at 233. We have a 1 minute gap fill up to 69. The only thing I don't like is we could come all the way back up here where I'm at right now. 271. See where we at. 5 minute. We're up at 3 minutes left. Okay. I don't want to give up $200-300, so just a little scalp down to 232, 233. It's fine. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lock in a little bit. I'm going to just go to break even just because I don't trust the move up or this move down. If I can lock in 200, I'd lock in 200. So that would be at 42. So I got my stop hovering at 42. Let's see if we can get, nope. Gonna take me out at just a retest of 252 probably. Darn it. I think I still like that all-time, that old number at 215.75. Okay, so there's a bottom of a buy gap at 237, so we could bounce there, or at 230. Yeah, there's 232 bounce, or 237 bounce. See if we can plow on down through it. There we go. 241, 231. If we can get 231, I'll try to lock it in. Get my 200 back. $232 is the target 2. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Keep going. Drop on down to 218. Take me out. 221 is probably a more likely first stop. I got my buy stop hovering at, there you go, took me out. Perfect. Okay. There we go. And there we go. guess we're going to keep going. I was happy where I was at. It's all good. Yay! All right, I got total trades today right around, it's actually more like 48 points. All right, so came down to the pivot. There's a potential. This is the bull zone right down here at 21,187. That gap fill that we looked at this morning is already filled. Okay. So going back to CPR, we're in it. We're coming down, breaking down below it. And I wouldn't be surprised for a bounce at 21,187. If we start blowing through this, then that could be exciting. And then I'm going to wish I would have had a runner. Kind of got a little messed up this morning on that initial opening trade, which is fine. That happens. But there we go. Bounced at the bottom control. Let's go back to a 2-minute. Oops, if I can find it. Okay. All right. That one's already bigger than this one, I think. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, so we got a little more than that. We come back down and drop, I'll go short. At this point, I'm going to watch. We're coming back to retest that all-time high. I'll keep an eye on the 5-minute. Okay, I got to stop trading a couple of accounts here. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, that actually, oh, that's a 2-minute. I need to go to a 5. All right, we got a minute and a half, minute 30. On the 5-minute, I'll wait for that to close. See what happens here. Okay, if I go, let me go to 1 minute over here. Okay. Wasn't quick enough. Wow. Yeah, might be a retest. Damn it. Come on. going to go to about 202. See if we can continue to come down. Be looking for a bounce around 187. You see it's getting a little jiggy here. We're down to target 4. Okay, passing that. I'm going to go ahead and take, yeah, I'm just going to go right there actually, around 191. Yeah, I don't like this area. We're right at the top of the bull zone, so you could easily get a bounce. So taking some off to me is a little prudent, or just take it off, you know, get $100, $50, whatever you can get. All right, so we bounced inside that bull zone. So now we're back inside the CPR, coming up to the daily pivot, and we'll see how she wants to play this. Okay, we got a new 5-minute here, relatively, 4 minutes left. We come back down, get into the bull zone. There's a good chance we come on down to 21,167. And we had that support zone, support area that we looked at this morning, or that I showed. So maybe that's a target, I guess, 21,143. Potential. But got to get by this bull zone here. It's just going to be, look at, see how bouncy it is. Uh-oh. So do I want to get short down here? Not really. I prefer a move up. Nice little return back, right? Look at this check back to all-time high from July. That was a nice little recheck. So it still has some importance. Okay, I move back into the zone now, and I would probably like to play it. I'll just take one contract. That could have been a little fake. See what happens here. Okay, see if I can play it down here. Now I'll play for, my stop will be a move back outside this zone. The zone's not very big. It's only like 20 points. So there's a good chance we could just blow right through it. So I'll go ahead and take it. If it wants to come on down, I'll go ahead and take the full deal here. Let me see how big this is. Yeah, it's only 19, 20 points. I didn't like that. Okay, you got a minute left on a 5-minute. Let's see if we get a little doji looking candle on the 5. What time is it? 55, so we're in the window for reversal time. But oh, wait a minute, back inside the zone. Do I want to take that? Not really. But I'm here to try to make money. All right, I've closed some of my accounts. So some of my accounts I'm not going to be trading anymore today. So I'm back on evals. I got a couple evals here to play around with. TA's being up around 870 to 950. See if we can get them moved down to 168. Come on, baby. Heck, let's go for the gusto. Let's go for 150. First, we got to get through the bottom there at 167. So this is what I always say. It's going to be sloppy and choppy, potentially. As you can see, we've already tried to get through this once, twice, 3 times. This will be the 4th. And looks like we're coming back up to the top, which is a bummer. Come on, baby, stay down. New 5-minute candle, so we could be closing the gap there at 190. So I'll go up to 195, see if I can hang out there and miss it. Okay, we closed the 5-minute gap and took me out. Okay. All right, bullish move above 201, 202 area. Well, there's a gap up on 206. I think this is actually a good play right here. Come on back down there. Nope. We got a sell gap, 5-minute sell gap at 21,200 to 21,206. Not very big. And then we have a larger one at 218 to 240. So this is why sloppy and choppy, right? So we've already tried 1, 2, 3 times on this 2-minute candles, and they just keep getting pulled back up. Okay, so I won't make this won't be a loser for me. Might not be a big winner, but I can't let it go and then be a negative. Just because of how sloppy and choppy this is. So if I can lock in 178 here, I'm going to lock in. I'll lock in 178. I'm going to lock in a little bit more. See if we come on down to Bull's last stand at 21,147. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more. 72. That'll give me 14,280. Right? 72. Yep. There you go. And a drop back below the bull zone. Okay, we might go up and close the gap at 83. And I'll just take a little smaller stop here. Let's see if we can come back down here. All right, 1 minute 34, 1 minute 25 on the 5-minute candle. 15, what do you look like? Okay, not bad. You got the same amount of time. NVIDIA. If I can see it. All right, NVIDIA's looking good. Good for the short, that is, right? Okay, so I'm going to, well, I was going to try to lock in, break even. I don't really have, the only, I was looking for a little stutter step this morning, and we kind of got one at 46. So this would be the little stutter step move right here, right? Or little flag, however you want to look at it. And then kind of got another one right here where my stop is at 186. Kind of getting one here, so see if we can drop down below that, and mainly below the bull zone. Sloppy and choppy. That's what you get on bull zones and bear zones. Unless it's, you know, just the move, right? Only time that's not going to happen is if it's a really strong move. So this tells me it's not that strong of a move. Who knows? At the end of the day, we could look back and say, wow, that was a strong move. Okay, we got a new 15 minutes so we can play some games. I don't like that. Oops, too late for me. I should have got out at 68 here. I'll try to get back. There we go. I'll just try to keep bringing my stop down without trying to get hit. See if we can get a move back down. Nope. Coming up on the last target, target 6 down here at 151 for me. Yeah, should have stayed in. There's a retest. I'll take the retest. Come on, stay back down. You can see how we're slowing down the pace, right? We're not as steep. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my targets here, just to clean the chart up a little bit, just so that we don't see all that crap. Okay, looks a little better. And we've really slowed down. What time is it? 10:05. I'm going to get rid of these two. There we go. All right, see if we can come down here to the support area. How you guys doing? You guys making money? Gopher, how you doing? Bahamas? Nice. All right, so I would expect a potential bounce right here at the Bulls last stand at 21,148. That would be a S something, S6, S4, something, S3. I don't know what it is, but it would be some type of support pivot. Potential, right? I mean, it could blow right through it just as well as it could bounce from there. So, but just to know that it's there, to tighten up your stops, to, you know, to know that, okay, there's a potential bounce area. A lot of times it's pretty big. We're now down 73 points. Okay, I want to try to stay in the trade. But I also know that it's getting to be time. We're really slowing down here. Come on, let's get down to get target 6 and to get Bull's last stand. That would be cool. I might drop out of here on this trade. NVIDIA 15-minute just proceeded to go above the prior 15-minute. We still have 7 minutes left on this 15. Come on, get on down there. Okay, let's go to a 5-minute. Took me out, damn you. Yeah, so that NVIDIA was a little precursor. Let's see if I can stay in this trade. Okay, so we got a 5-minute move over the previous 5-minute, right there where I took it. Let's see if we can hold that up. Got a 5-minute sell gap right up here. So I definitely want to probably take profit before we get there. We still got to get over, you know, where my, oh no, 199. All right, we got 30 seconds left. I wouldn't be surprised to come down and fill this gap. We got a 1-minute gap also down at 170. So if I can get 200 and get some of my money back, I might take that. $10 seconds, so I probably missed out on that opportunity. 85, I needed 88. Okay, well, it's fucking Streamlabs shit. Get rid of that. There we go. No more. All right, nice little move up. See if I can get taken out at 199. I'll try to hold out right there. Come on, little move up. All right, that's fine. I'll take that. All right, just hit the 5-minute sell gap. From 201, it's a small guy. I wouldn't be surprised for us to push on up to 217. Maybe smash that all-time high, then there's another sell gap up there. Yeah, right there. Go back to the 2-minute. This was a little hesitation right here that we should, you know, obviously probably should have called it out. That's a good 50-pointer right there. All right, we hit the top of this little 5-minute sell gap and did a little rejection. The 5-minute sell gap was something like that. As you can see, we hit the very top of it and rejected. And damn, what a rejection. 206. A good 30 points, 40 points. Well, 30 points. Two-minute chart. A guy could do something like that. Five-minute, we could come down and fill that gap. What we already did. That gap was at 177. So even looking at this 2-minute, you got a little gap here now, right? That we kind of hit, but really what we did was on the 1-minute. Actually, we just came down and hit the 1-minute gap, the top of it. Right there. Okay. We'll have a 5-minute gap right up here. That potentially could be a target. What do you guys like? 1 minute or 2 minute charts? Like I'm typically, I trade off the 1 minute. And then I have a 5 minute right next to it. I don't mind watching the 2 minute. Okay. Here I'll load up. If it doesn't get too crazy, I'll put on the fair value gap. 5 minute. Let me dumb it down a little bit. All right, see if we go short here. I'm going to go to a dark green. Yeah, see, that's too much. All right, so let me go to a dark red. There we go. Dark red. There we go. That's better. So at least it's not too crazy. I mean, to me, that's too many colors on a chart. I got green, whatever. I got red up here, red up there, gold down here. It's like shit. But yeah, that'll be the question. Yeah, I like the 5 minute for candles. I put a higher priority on priority, I guess is the right word. Maybe higher preference on the 5 minute candles. So like if it gives me a reversal candle, I'm watching it. The 2 minute is good. 121.50. Yep. Yeah, mine says 121.75, but yeah, right there. I agree. That's the bottom of this little support area. I think on the 15 minute we put that in. And you can see there's some probably, well, I got the 5 minute on here. So here, let me do this too. I need to put a little sticker thing that says this is the 5 minute fair value. Display label. Top right? No. Bottom left? Let's try that. So there's the, right there, it'll always tell you. I either have it here or up here. If I have multiples, then I have one here to tell you what the fair value gaps that are being displayed. All right, so the 2 minute, I do like the 2 minute also. I mean, the 2 minute, when you scrunch it up like this, you can really see, you know, the trends, right? You can really see where your line should be. So that's why I kind of like it. I like to scrunch it up sometimes, even while I'm trading it, just so I can see the, you know, because I really, do I need this line there? Not really, right? I mean, I can see when it's going to break. Like, you know, probably now, even without a line, right? We're in that buy gap or that bull zone. And this would be a tough short, but really I would probably do something like that. I say, well, it's a short. And I could take it something like that. Maybe I'm just looking for 10 points because maybe I'm not sure. So maybe I'll just take the 10 points as soon as I can get it. Oops. If I can get it. We could come back up and refill the 1 minute gap at 82. And a lot of times I ask myself, why don't I just wait for that retest of the 1 minute, right, before going in? So right now we're in a 1 minute gap. Here's a 1 minute gap on the buy side, right? So we could get a little choppy right there. So it's even here on the 2 minute. Let me blow that up a little bit. So, oops. Not sure what that was. But anyway, if we come down, see if we can close it at 170. That was my heater. So we just closed the 1 minute gap there. I'd like it to come on down to 170. I don't know if we will. That might be it. Maybe we bounced inside that 1 minute gap and they're gonna take it up. So because I'm not getting sure, so I'll take the little small stop if it comes back up. And if we drop down to 170, I probably will just end up with taking like 3 or 4 points if I can get it. Come on back down. 5 minutes still looks good. The 15, NVIDIA looks okay. 15 on NASDAQ looks okay. We've already been down here, so we could be on the way back up. Come on. Get on down there. Touch 170. Yeah, that might have been my, let's see. Come on, get back down there. If we get back down to 170, then I'll take break even. Three standard deviation for VWAP, a little dicey on more shorts. Yeah, good call. Do you use the standard deviations on VWAP? I'm guessing you do, because you just called it out. You watch them. Okay, we hit the 61.8 there at the low, so I'm going to take it that we're going to go up now. So I'm going to try for way up here at 215, something like that. Yeah, I agree. Hey, there's nothing wrong with them. Check it out on RTY. I think you'll like it using them on RTY. You'll notice that they go from station to station a lot of times. All right, I think we're coming back up to that 5 minute gap up at 206. I think this time we blow up through it and we come back to the other one at 218. Come on, keep going. Let's move up. Okay, 89, 90, 99. All right, I'll lock in 99. Close to 200. Yeah, that's what I do too. You know, I got some charts that I use Most of my charts don't have anything on them. I do like having posty pivots on 1 or 2 or 3 charts, just so I know where the different pivots and so forth are. But other than that, I don't need, like, I do like the 1 minute, and I do like VWAP. So that's pretty much usually what I have. But like, this is too busy for me. On my charts, I don't have this stuff. But it's a good reference to know where that stuff is. I prefer just candles. 1 minute chart, just candles. Yeah. But a lot of people, if you don't know about the posty pivots, you don't have them on your charts. Some people would like probably me to have them up here so they know where they're at. That's why I always end up deleting these boxes that I put in. So this is what I did. This is why I took that long and took that 10 points. Is I just went like this, put my fib on, and said, oh, you came down to 61.8, 70.2. Okay, you're probably going to go up. So it was just a little quick little scalp, and take 10 points, and knowing that it's always tough to get back over a whole number like 200. If I look at the market open, this guy here, put my fib up there, come down, okay, and then, okay, we almost got to the 38.2, not quite. Then we came down to the 50% of that. So, yeah. We're only down 36 points. ES is up 8. YM is up 395. So probably tells me we're going to go higher. Right now, could I play? I could even just take a long, just arbitrarily right here. Not enough yet. That's too little. To the 38.2. The long down here where I took it originally was the play. Yeah. So we just got some noise here. We got the daily pivot. Then we have a 5-minute sell gap, which is, I'm sure we're going to come up and hit it, reject, come back up through it, hit to the top, reject, and before we make a plow up, if we're going to continue to go higher. That's why normally I didn't put anything on this chart. Okay, IB is baked in. If I go to my 5-minute chart here, looks like 137. I don't know why that's always pink. IB, hot pink. It is hot pink, that's why. I think I would just rather have like easy color on the eyes. Oh, that's not that easy. All right, we're coming up on the 38.2. Initial balance. I need white, just white. Okay. Yep, 137.5. So if I take my fibs just from the open today, because I don't, that's the cash Fibonacci, because that's really what the market cares about right now. We have right at the 38.2, we hit it. The question now is, do we get a little move? We got 3 minutes left, but I know a person who used to always short the 38.2. She didn't care. She played the odds, the probabilities. So then what she would do is put her fibs on here and go, okay, there's the high. I'm going to play it to either the 21,184, the 21,177. We call it now the Sharon play because she is past. But she took this almost every time, 38.2, and just took it short. Mainly on ES, I think, not NQ. But anyway, either back to the 50% or the 61.8. Then she would exit and then look for the move back up. So we'll see if that even plays out today. May not. We may just keep going up. A lot of times with NQ, it will give a retrace, but later. Okay, 1 minute weighted moving average. So what I do just to keep my chart somewhat clean is I'll do this and I'll just say, okay, let's do that. So that's 21 to 23.50, good. And this will be a gold line close to it. Oh well, that color's good enough. So we came right to the 50%, backed off after hitting the 1 minute weighted, I believe it is. Yeah. See if we're going to blast out of this or not. So the difference between 223 and 240, so that would be 17 points. So you could take a long year, bam, I'll give it a shot. And my goal will be the 61.8. Now I think we're going to come up a little short the first time. And then I'll tighten my stop up pretty tight. If we come back below the 1 minute weighted, I'll jump out. Opening range, let's get rid of that. What's that called? Yep. Good morning, Jason. All right, see if we can come back down to the 1 minute, 222. Retested the 50% here. So we are above CPR. There's that move up. 240. See if we can get a push and just pump all the way through to VWAP there at 245. Reject a little bit, come back down, and then push back up. That's what I would like to see. See if we get something like that kind of move. Maybe something like right around there. Okay, there's the 61.8 initial tag. Come on, get on up to VWAP. Okay, close enough to VWAP. We got to 244. What's that number there? 232. I would like 230. Maybe a little bit lower. Which toolbar? This toolbar right here? I will tell you. I think it's under tools. It's called cPanel by ninjaaddons.com, and I think it's free. If I can export it, I'll export it and put it on, throw it into chat or in the comments down below. In fact, I'll try it right now. Export NinjaScript add-on. But you can also try them. Let me see if I can add it. Here we go. What is that called? Drawing tools. Okay. cPanel. Okay. All right, we're coming down a little farther than I wanted, which is fine. Ooh, that was a big drop. All right, so that's the 61.8 drop. I wonder if I'm still trying to figure out if I wanted to be in that. I think it's Ninja Add-ons toolbars. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird in that it's not like with your, I don't know, it's in a different spot. It's a weird, it's under tools, and it actually has its own maybe. Oh, this is strategies. We don't want that. Like if you go to tools and it has instruments, database, global simulation mode, options, and then down below that it's cPanel by ninjaaddons.com. So it's a little different. All right, so we got a nice little move down, a lot more than I thought. If anybody's in a short, then watch 21 189 to 181. I would watch that area. That'd probably be a better place right there. I don't think this is sustainable. But maybe this is just, maybe they were just wanting to come back up and to give people a chance to get into shorts. You notice where we went to. Look at this. So this was a little stutter step I saw earlier, right? And where did we go to? Right in that area. Very interesting. Yeah. Thank you for that, because I do like that. You know, I only have it on my hour chart, right? So we still have 14 minutes, so this thing could come all the way back down and go negative, right? Maybe we just try to fill this gap up a little bit. Got up to the 61.8. And now we're going to head back down. So for me, a drop back below the 21,193, and I would be looking to get short again. but it's way, I'm not even sure where it's at. Yeah, it's way down here. 20,915. Minute. Let's see what that looks like. Potential reversal candle, right? I mean, usually it used to be like, and back in the day, I would take this short just because of that candle. But nowadays, they just seem to want to, they give you that candle and then they go back up and frickin' go higher. Even though that's a very bearish candle. Right? Here we went green, tried to get up there, and they just gave it all back. But nowadays, it's almost a green candle. I mean, it's almost a bullish candle. 21,200. Yeah, very well. That is pretty close to our daily pivot at 21,204.50. So definitely a drop below 188, and you know, I would even take a short there and just try to hold on to that baby the rest of the day. Okay, the 1 minute gave us a little stutter step here. I'm going to just try one short here. And where am I going to go? I'm going to go down here. That's where I thought we were going to go earlier today. I'd like it a lot better if we come down here and break, yeah, let's call it 87, 88. Yeah. Yep. So 15 minute. You know, you could do something like that. Let's see if we can bust on down there. Make me happy. All right, we'll go back to a 2 minute. Again, I would be watching for, you know, once we get down to 189, I would obviously be looking. Now, okay, so the reality is I'm actually looking for potentially along here. These would be the two areas on a bullish reversal. These are the two areas you look for a reverse, the 50% and the 61.8. I prefer the 61.8 just because it comes down a little bit further and the 50 is harder to judge by. But I may just as well get taken out and this thing may go higher. So I do got to be cautious about that. This could also just be a 5 minute gap fill up to about 214.50, which my 215 then is just a little too close. Now above that, unfortunately, I have a 1 minute gap fill. Something like this. Again, don't like where I'm at. I don't like my stop where I'm at. But I really don't want to give it much. I don't want to give it too much. Because the reality is we could just keep on going up from here. So it's, you know, I don't want to just keep on backing my stop up. And then, you know, next thing I know, I'm down 500. Right? I'd rather take a $200 hit and just say, okay, you got me. And then come back in for another play. But this is what I'm looking for, or I always look for, is the 50% reversal. So we got a 5 minute move up above the previous 5 minute candle. See, we may just came up to that gap and just tagged that gap, and now we go down. All kinds of little games they can play. So now I'm back to where I was a few minutes ago. And I'm just going to wait for 88 to drop. If we drop below 88, I'll take the short. I feel more comfortable with that short than any other short. And that's because it's a 15-minute chart, which should have a lot of energy, right? When a 15-minute candle breaks, usually there's good energy either up or down. So here's that 1 minute that we just hit. But I would want to close, I'd want to not even close, just drop below that. That would be then a good short for me, even though it's a bull zone. And then my two longs, if I'm playing the 15-minute, it's going to be these two, unfortunately. It's a big area. Okay, back to the two. Oop. I'm going to just get rid of that. I got it on my chart down below. All right, so I'm going to get rid of the 50%. Know that we came up to the 61.8. And then if I'm playing I don't really like anything here. If I wanted to be aggressive, I guess I would do something like that. Yep. So we're into that 1 minute gap. And maybe just going to go higher now. Came down to that 50, busted up. 5 minute was long after 215 broke above. The 15s are looking pretty bullish on the 15 NQ. And NVIDIA starting to look a little, well, it's still either retracing its big drop from this morning. I mean, it's only at not even 50% yet. Oh yeah, yes it did. 146.19 is its 50%. Oh, there's that move up. Damn, didn't even see that. All right, blew right through that 1 minute gap. So my next target would have been, well, from here would be this guy. How much time left? Yeah. Let's give it a shot there. See if we can get up to VWAP this time. Got some 1 minute gaps below us. See if NVIDIA could lead the charge. You see sine waves. Got a bunch of 1 minute, little 1 minute gaps. Maybe not a bunch, but there's a few. I don't like them little guys. Come on, let's get up to VWAP at least. Test it out. See if you got people there who want to sell or something. Yeah, you sucker fish. Display 5 minute. Nope, wrong one. $14. All right, we got a 5 minute gap in here. And also, happy Veterans Day for all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. Jason, did you find that? Did you go to Ninja add-ons and look for cPanel or the drawing tool? Here, let me see if I'll go on there. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it. Just wait and see what market's going to do here. See if we're going to drop lower. There's potential. Yeah, I bought their Elliott Wave, which I still have. But they also gave me some things. They don't have it here, looks like. Here you go. Get free indicators and special offers. And I think it was on one of their free things because I obviously signed up. I haven't been on their site in years. But you might be able to sign up. I don't even know how you sign up. Let's see. Get free indicators. Be the first to receive special free indicators and other valuable freebies. Oh, NinjaTrader add-ons. And I'll try cPanel. See if that gets me anything. Alright, there's a little move down. Looks like we came down to the pivot. See if we can hold down. Yeah, I think I was in a seminar, is what, and maybe a webinar or something like that, and they gave it away. I think I've had it for shit. I want to say 5 years, 6 years. But I'm afraid it might be a license deal, because I just started looking at it, and oh, here we go. Log in. No idea what my password is. For some reason, it doesn't like my passwords. These 8 characters, 1 letter, 1 number. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like somebody bought them. Okay, come on, let's do something. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going down. Looks like we're going to go up. Need 40 points, so let's go up here, somewhere up there. Close that gap, rejected, 61.8, wick, wick, wick. Let's see if we go up. I think it's going to be ugly today. It's just going to be slow. That'd be my guess. Bond market being out, vacation, people. I don't know what the volume is. I don't even know where Michael is. He might even be taking the day off. Bing, bing. All right, dropping down below. I'm going to take that 1 minute weighted. I'll go back down to where I was. Sometimes. Oh, no, he's here. He's typing. Up, down. Wick, 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 wick. Oh, dang it. All right, this will be might be my last trade. I think I'll drop out. I'm up on my PAs. That's all I really want. I'm trading this eval. I don't really care about it. I'd prefer it to be green, but it is what it is. All we're going to do is get a lot of junk right in here for the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, yep. And this one's going to get taken out of here. It's just probably going to be slow, I'm thinking. Do that or we just slowly meld up. We're only down 14. So, ES, YM, where are you guys at? So ES is up 12. It looks like a melt up. YM up 330. I mean, with NVIDIA, it's probably going to be up every day. So, wick, wick, wick. I should be taking longs down here instead of shorts. I mean, I'll try it again. Still want this long up here. Where do I want to go? I want to go up there. I'll leave it at that. I'll let that go, and whatever happens, happens. Okay, that's all I got. I got nothing today. Everybody's kind of quiet. Chat's quiet. There's just not much going on. It's going to be somewhat slow. Banks are out. I just assume My wife's off today, so I'll go spend time with her. I can go on a walk with her. So we'll go with that. That'll be my out. Okay, everybody have a good day, and see you tomorrow.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfold.